There we go. Got to have some energy on this one. And you can see he's eroding a little bit as he gets down here, which is normal. If he's trying hard enough, sometimes on hard things like that, you're going to have some eroding of the skill. That's fine. The effort's there. We can always reset. Okay, now we're going to take Thumper and move it into a more realistic kick and really kind of a speed kick. So starting off, a lot of times I like doing opposites. Extreme big, extreme small with speed on a lot of different kinds of drills to feel the whole range of a skill. So he's going to go from big, powerful Thumper into short, really fast, narrow kicks. Okay. Powerful, big, strong kicks. He's having to really engage the glutes, the back. And this is to already tire him out. He's going to shift into a small little kick. There we go. That feels like freedom right there. And power it all the way in. Very nice. Good. I'm going to use the stretch cord now, and this helps to set up. When you swim against resistance, it helps to set up the catch because you feel that you're a little more sensitized to it. So he's going to evolve from human paddle all the way up into his best stroke. Just laying a little bit of resistance out, slowly, and he's setting up his catch. And he should be growing a little bit more, and he'll start recovering over the water. As he does, I'm going to give him a little bit more slack going out so he gets a little bit of feel for that. And he adds more power as he goes. Excellent. All right, starting off, nice high catch, nice and slow and controlled. And he's adding more tension, and I'm letting a little bit of line out so he can feel a little bit of movement in his stroke. Head staying down in line, now he's growing it and going faster and faster all the way up into a high speed. On this drill, we're going to skim across the water like a stone. So I'm going to pull him on a stretch cord as he comes back here. And on this drill, the idea is to just get comfortable with being in the top 2 inches of the water. The less water we can swim in, the higher we can be in the water, the more potential there is for speed. Just pulling right on the surface as he goes. I'm going to press in his belly button toward his spine to try to create that nice, flat position in the water. Get comfortable with that. Excellent. Swimmers love toys. The stretch cord is one of their favorites. You need to be careful when you use a stretch cord because if they break, they can be dangerous. This one actually has a cord inside of it, so it's a safety cord. I'm going to pull Cullen this time, and this time he's going to stay imploded into the resistance of the cord. So as I help him, he's not only going to try to go faster, he's going to actually try to get more narrow. So let's watch. Try to become the cord. This is high efficiency. I'm doing the work for him while he's just working on getting narrow over that cord. Excellent. Okay, with young swimmers, using tangible tools, using kinesthetic cues can really be helpful. So this little piece of wood here is going to help us with the younger swimmers. As they do a catch-up stroke, they're going to hold the front of this. And the emphasis here is that, remember, they're always looking to balance out in front. So when you put the hand in, as you establish this front position, you're catching balance underneath there. That's holding your position in the water. By doing this, you're holding your whole body up a little bit. You don't necessarily need to press down. It's just running the hand forward is creating that. So the touch and pull position here is going to help that. Then to really get them to appreciate this, it's the dreaded down peg drill. So we're going to hold it down here and have them do the same thing down here. They'll quickly understand the benefits of holding it up here versus down here. And sometimes it's best to teach them kind of what is wrong and then going back to what is right, and they'll really appreciate what is right. Up top, just keeps things real open still. Just switching back and forth. Ideally, you want them to get that catch, but really is more of a timing drill, just keeping things nice and long out in front. Just kind of surfing along the top of the water, not dropping down under. I can see on this one, he's having to rush through the top of the pool a little bit more. But still, he's quite efficient. But I can guarantee you, this took about 5 more seconds to do this lap than when his hands were up. In all of our strokes, distance per stroke is king. When you're teaching young swimmers, when you young swimmers are learning, the key is how much distance can you get per every cycle of swimming. Okay, tempo can come in later. That is something that as you get stronger, as you develop a little bit more as a sprinter perhaps, that can help you out. A lot of the Summer League swimmers, a lot of you guys that came from Summer League swimmers and those that coach Summer League, you find out there's instant results in tempo. Well, the big winner in the big picture is distance per stroke. This drill here is a drill we use at Swim Mac to allow our swimmers to have a marker every cycle. So we use the lane lines on the bottom. There's 8 lanes across this pool, 50 meters going this way. What we're gonna have our swimmer do now is every lane he's allowed to take 1 stroke and 1 stroke only. So he only gets at most 8 strokes. It probably only takes 7, but in those 7 strokes he's gonna try to swim the most normal and big and strong stroke that he can swim, more in a catch-up type format. But again, the emphasis is all about distance per stroke. Over the pool, 1 arm, and it's 1 pull per stroke. There we go. Even there he had a harder time, but he's getting it now. It's 1 pull and 1 pull. You see, that was the first time he'd done that. There was some awkwardness to that, and that's okay. Okay, everybody's favorite is to use fins, and fins can be a great tool. We don't want it to be a crutch, but rather a tool. And the drill here, where we're emphasizing distance per stroke, especially the younger swimmers, running strong legs with fins while taking big, strong strokes can be some of the most effective way to get them to feel like they're swimming giant. So again, this drill is going to be 1 arm pull per cross line that he comes across. So all he's allowed to take is 1 per cross line. The fins will help him get there, but you notice he's still really big as he's doing this. 1 pull right there, and getting the hang of it here. Next lap it'll get more comfortable, as we'll see. And those fins are really pushing him along real nice. This is really good here. So look at the improvement just in that 1 lap. Very nice. He's flat in the water. And that was only 6 pulls, wasn't it? Very nice. Okay, now we're going to take the fins off and do the same drill without the fins. It's going to require a lot more kicking, a lot more strong kicking. It's going to take his time. Again, by looking at the cross line to cue 1 stroke, that gives a tangible sight, a tangible number, just like when you're holding an apparatus doing a drill, gives them an exact thing to hit. So as a coach, you can do this with 30 people. You don't have to do it just with 1 at a time. You can say only 1 arm pull per line, and eventually we can actually work to where we put this on a 4-time basis and see how much distance per stroke they can accomplish while going pretty darn fast. All right, let's watch. One pull, very nice. Having to really be patient when he does this. Very good. Okay, we're going to put a time on this now. Let's see how fast he can go while only going 7 strokes max as the cross lines come across. All right, I'm getting your time now. Ready, go. So I'd like to see him be able to go 13, 14 seconds perhaps. This is a 16-year-old swimmer. Not a lot of huge power right now, but as you can see, a lot of good efficiency. And his number is 14.2. So 14.2 with that big a stroke, that is some serious efficiency. Okay, let's watch this young swimmer put together these different techniques that we've worked on, put it into whole strokes. We're gonna ask the first one to be 100 speed. Let's watch 100 speed freestyle using all these drills, trying to put together all the things you can as you do this. Go ahead. Stand open, steady kick. Could keep his neck down a little bit more. Got a little bit of a bounce going. but he's going at a pretty fast rate. Hard to make changes at top speed like this. This is 100 pace, but actually that's a little bit better there. He's getting a little bit more hip shift. Breathing is outstanding. He's still getting a great catch. A lot of good things there we can build on. So I think we're in good shape there for his future. Okay, we're gonna go again. He's gonna work on that body line and try to keep the rotation going at 100 speed. Nice steady kick. Headed's down a little bit better now. Opening up that stroke. Shifting side to side. Want to see that lower back up high in the water. Very nice. So what we're going to go with this stroke, and this is always an evolving stroke. Every one of the strokes, you know, Cullen, all the best I've ever coached, it's a constant evolving of best technique. The young man you've seen here, what we're working on here is trying to get him to get more comfortable in the water so his instinct isn't to sit up a little high. He's got the open armpit nicely. He's got a pretty good kick. He needs to develop a faster kick. Can't kick under 30 seconds yet for 50 freestyle. That's a good goal to shoot for once you get towards senior level swimmers. Can you kick under 30? That's a serious kick, but it's worth shooting for. And as he puts together that whole stroke with a strong foundation of a kick, the open rhythmic arm swimming, whole body swimming, the big high catch like he already gets, he can turn into certainly a high level national caliber swimmer. We're gonna do some fast swimming now. We're gonna build up to full speed, starting with 100 race breathing pattern and adding some speed. Okay, go ahead, Madison. You see she's going a little faster here. She's still breathing very low, keeping the true body line. And nice flowing kick. Okay, a little 100 speed. So you can see a lot more legs, driving that catch, breathing low. She breathes to both sides in the 100. $10 if she breaks 23 seconds. By the way, youngsters, she's out of college. This is legal to do this. And a couple dolphin kicks, full speed. Her tempo, which is 1 stroke cycles, 1-2. It's more like 100 tempo. And 11-1 at the 25. She's got to come back fast to have a chance at the money. And coming in and boom. Oh my goodness, so close. Can you tell that? What's it say? 23:03. Let's look at whole swimming of the fastest American that swum. Cullen, when he swims his freestyle, is a master at turning power into efficiency. And he does it with more lift forces than most sprinters. Most sprinters pull straight back. He actually involves some more lift forces. So we'll watch how, as he works on this, what he does that makes him so special. Okay, look at the full speed. This is a world-class sprinter going down the pool. And what are they doing? They're staying narrow, tempo is up, head is in line, long body position. Okay, there's not any wiggling. You see no east and west movements. All about staying narrow, and then it's about taking that power and putting it into the water. The key with power, a powerful sprinter, is to make sure that the top of the stroke is a big hold, the bottom of the stroke is a big acceleration, all the while maintaining a beautiful body line and having good rhythm. As he does this, he's about 1-0 tempo. Head is in nice and in line, very good finish. Outstanding swimming. I'd like to thank you for letting me share this information with you. As you take this information from the videos and use it in your own personal swimming, I hope that it makes a difference in many positive ways. Ultimately, what I hope for you is that you're able to be the best swimmer that you can be.
Hello, my name is Jeff Dugdale. I'm the Director of High Performance. We invite you today to join us at David Marsh Performance in Swim Mac, Carolina. Our camps and clinics are designed to identify, create, and implement highly intentional pathways to excellence. If you are a motivated athlete or coach, we invite you to join us as we have lots of ideas and solutions. Contact us today.